It's that horrible moment when you've been recording for about 4 minutes, you did a nice little preface of everything you could ever dream of, and then you look over and you see the little flashing icon on your mic that tells you you're muted. So welcome everybody to How To Minecraft. If you're wondering to catch up with what's going on, I made furnaces, got coal, put them in my ender chest, I found cool gold boots that I tossed out immediately, and we're back here. I've been working on this, and you guys can kind of see the little ring so far in the water here. It doesn't look too good because, well, you can't really see everything, but anyway, that's what I've got worked on so far here. Now, what we actually are going to do is we're going to pop these furnaces down, and we're going to put some coal into these furnaces, and we're actually going to drain the lake. At least not the entire thing, we're going to drain it inside of here, because it's gotten to a point where, if I wanted to put down any more layers, which will still, like, I'm not even halfway done on this, I need to dig out a crap ton, and I'm so sorry, villager. He was holding sticks. Actually, he brought my sticks to me. He brought my sticks back to me, I think. Not sure. I actually can't recall. I think I tossed these out. I actually needed these. That's hilarious. I think he just returned my sticks. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't, but that's just great. Because I was like, oh man, I tossed my sticks out from earlier, and now I have them back. Thanks, villager guy. Thank you. But, yeah, so let's pop these in here. The reason that I need to drain it now is because it's getting down to the point where if you see over... I don't think you guys can see it all that well. Over there, I'm pretty sure that's stone. I know this stuff's clay and all this around here is clay. But we actually are going to get down to the point where we're going to need to dig out a crap ton of stuff from underneath the water. And dirt was fine. Dirt's fine digging out. What? That was a hit on you. One shot, baby. Dirt was fine underwater, but when it gets down to the stone's going to be a bit tedious to actually dig out from underneath the water. One shot, baby. Oh, he jumped over that. No, I don't think I got it that far. Right on target. Bam. Alright, so we got our sponges here. 6 sponges from Rob. I delivered his 18 diamonds in the best fashion in the world. So let's go ahead and see how this is actually going to work. Oh. How are we going to do this? How does one... you know, I was wondering if this was going to be complicated or not to do. Frick. How do you do this? Hold on. Wow, okay. We got a little bit done. We're making good progress. Okay, I think those source blocks disappeared. Yeah, draining this might be incredibly hard. Which begs the question, how exactly are we going to do such a thing? Because, I mean, we have this part drained out, but literally, like... You know what I might have to do? I might actually have to cover... Oh, no. Oh, no, Consuela. Oh, no. I'm losing so much coal doing this. I know it's not the most efficient way, but, how are we going to drain this lake if the water just keeps... Where's Rob when you need him, man? Where's the professional at draining lakes on this server? Yeah, you can tell I've never... Because if you just... That didn't even do anything. Because if you just... do it here, it all just goes back to normal. Oh my gosh. How, oh my. This isn't not gonna be as easy as I thought it would be. I was just talking earlier about how much I love the update that they did where the water, you know, returns itself in such a good fashion, but this is just... I need to figure this out. I need to figure out how I'm going to do this. And you know what? I think I'm gonna need to cover up the roof. I think I'm gonna need to... How deep is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 deep. 4 deep. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna have to figure out how exactly I can do this here. And I'll be back in just a short little while. Take care. So, here we are in our drained area. Oh god, I wish I could actually say that. Guys, some of you warned me in the comments. I've been brainstorming on how to clear out this arena for quite a while. Let me tell you, this is not going to be an easy task. In fact, this is... If you guys can kind of see what I'm doing here. Sponges are hell. I didn't realize this, but sponges are literally hell. Because of the way that Minecraft does the source block mechanics for water, if you just place a sponge in the middle of of the ocean or whatever, everything else will just collapse in on it, and the water will stay there like nothing happened. So here's what I've had to do. I've had to literally drain out, like, I've had to section off different areas here with dirt, as you can see that I've been doing, and it's just the most tedious thing. So let me demonstrate how this is gonna work, okay? So we've got an area here. Let's say this is about, what is this? Because this actually worked really well. I think it was this. Yeah, what was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let's just close it off right about here. So what you do is you section off an area. So all this right in here cannot be, it's not going to be interfere with this, it's not going to be interfere with this. It's completely off on its own. And once you cook up all the sponges again, which by the way, I find it funny that I actually experience from that. And we're going to have to mine a frick ton more coal. Watch this. So now what we got to do is we got to go over here. We got to go on top of this, and then you ready? You ready for this? You got to go fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just made it. Oh, this one didn't actually do anything. Ha! And that is how you drain a section. This is what I've found over the past 20 minutes or so to be the fastest. Now, there are a couple other ways of doing it. Number one, there's just filling the entire damn thing, but we can't do that. I already had to gather about, what was it, 15,000 grass blocks for the other thing over there, which, by the way, if you guys didn't think I was serious about big builds on this server, yeah, you understand that I've kind of changed my pace on this series a lot now. Straying away from redstone and stuff like that. For just a little while, at least. We'll get back to our redstone days eventually. But, yeah, there's doing that. There's filling up the entire thing, which is, I want to say, nearly impossible. There is... Someone had the idea of pour lava over the top, turn it all into stone, and mine that. Number one problem is I don't have an unlimited source of lava, so doing that I have to pick the buckets back up and up and up and over again, which I don't want to do. And that would only do one level of it. That wouldn't do all 4 or 5 or however this is. I'm pretty sure 5 is the lowest that it goes. Yeah, about that, maybe 6. So yeah, there's that, and that's going to be a problem, and we definitely have to sleep now because this is going to be a mob spawning haven for a while. Oh god, I forgot about that. I forgot that once we drain this freaking thing, there's going to be just a shit ton of mobs. I'm not looking forward to that at all, so we need to go ahead and sleep right freaking meow. Oh god. So yeah, there's doing that, which is, it's a good idea, but not the most practical. And by the way, you guys may notice that I'm using a different texture pack. It's still Blocksmith. I'm just trying out a couple things, which is why you can see the grass is moving. I took that out of my version of the texture pack, but anyway, don't think much of it. I'm just checking out some things is all. Wink wink, not judge. But yeah, so the problem is that we don't have a lot of sponges. I know Rob has 6 more at his place, since I kind of went over there a little bit after I grabbed the sponges and kind of checked around. I was like, how many sponges do you have, Rob? And I noticed that he did have a couple. So what if we have an idea? 3, 4, 5. I want to try something here. This may fail, but I want to try it anyway. What if we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I messed up on that. 6. Oh, God. Yeah, okay, even that doesn't work. I think it's a 3x3 area that it breaks, or it might be a 5x5. I'm not sure. But that didn't really go over too well. But I wish we had freaking more sponges. Honestly, I may shoot him a message on Skype saying if I could borrow his other 6, because it'll probably make this a lot easier, because we won't have to section off such small amounts. In fact, I might do that. But you guys can kind of understand now, like, how tedious this is right here. And even, like, trying to block off the rest that I miss with block. It's frankly impossible because of the amount of source blocks that you have here. So I was originally going to kind of do this on camera, but what I think I'm going to wind up doing is doing a lot of cuts this episode about draining it, and yeah, just showing you guys that after we're done here. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and give another cut. And this is kind of like one thing that I do is while they're cooking, I might as well get some, you know, blockade of it off. And I mean, trust me, I would do this with the entire lake, but honestly, the reason that I don't is simply because, well, I don't have that much dirt, and nor do I want to collect that much dirt. I've already gone through my dirt and grass collection days, and those are long gone, and I don't plan on doing it again. And you notice that the entire freaking floor is here. Why is the floor here? I guess I didn't get that with the sponge, huh? Oh, God dang it. But anyways, yeah, gonna do a quick little cut. Gonna do probably a few of those, just giving a little updates of junk or whatever. I'm gonna have to go looking for some coal as well and get a fortune on that. But yeah, take care, guys, and I'll see you back in just a sec. Second for you, probably millennium for me. Another day, another dollar. So I've been doing the project outside, and it's coming along. It's taken quite a while, decently. It's been about 30 minutes, I'd say. 30, 40 minutes, one of those two. And something just occurred to me. This shovel was, it was full when I started doing this. And I'm going to wind up breaking this thing for all that it has by the time I'm done. And the reason that I don't want to do this shovel to keep repairing is because I'm going to wind up just demolishing it, and it's just going to not be able to be repaired anymore. And this is a Silk Touch shovel. I don't want to lose Silk Touch, so we're actually going to grab some lapis, because I don't actually have my ender chest in here. We're going to enchant a new shovel, as well as grab a few books, just because, yeah, I want to get just a couple spare shovels that I can have just to kind of, you know, mess with and not really care about very much. Where's our lapis? Oh, it's right in here, okay. Let's get maybe 3 stacks of lapis. Sure. Do we have any books readily near us? That whole book explosion. Oh, we have 40. Pfft, I didn't know I had 45. Hot Jesus. That's a really weird combination of words. I am so sorry. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and enchant some shovels and enchant some books here. We got 42 levels. I think next episode I'm actually gonna be working on automating Vic and I's pigment farm to make that XP and gold acquiring, and also do some circuitry on that, because he said, you know, hey, if you want to just go ahead and redstone the thing up, then by all means go ahead. So I'm going to do that probably next episode. Let's see. Efficiency 4, that's good. I think we'll go ahead and do that, just because the chance we'll get on breaking is probably pretty high. Oh my god, that's fantastic. Are you kidding me? Are you serious right now? And what can we get with our book? Wow, Respiration 3. Actually, we don't have another... You know what? I'm taking that. Respiration 3 is an amazing book. Holy crap. You're kidding me, right? That's fantastic. Oh my god. So we already have another Silk Touch shovel. Jesus. What can we get with this? Smite 4. I want to actually make... I'm tempted to make another shovel. But then again, actually, can I repair this helmet any more than I can? Because it might be useful to start... how much would this cost? Oof. You know what? I think I'm gonna make another helmet here. Do a little bit of enchanting, because we've got that respiration. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure after the next time that I use my helmet, it's gonna be dead. So, might as well get another one of these made, because these die quicker than, I think, any other, well, as you can kind of tell, any other piece of armor that you have, which is always weird. I've never understood why your helmet breaks faster than your boots. That costs 5 diamonds, and your boots cost 4? I guess maybe because you get hit in the head more? Probably, actually, now that I think about it. Alright, what can we do with this? Unbreaking 3. It's not very good. We want Prot 4. Let's see, because we do have these. We've got a little bit of here. We do have Respiration, but apart from that, we don't really have any more enchanted books. I think we've got another Unbreaking somewhere else. So I think for the time being, we'll just do this real quick. Pop these shovels together right here. And we'll just burn a level, honestly. Unbreaking 2, why not? Alright, so now let's put this in. Protection. Hey! Wow, perfect. Okay. Protection 4. We didn't even need that respiration. Are you kidding me? Are you Sorry, I'm cleaning my glasses. Are you serious? Wow. Okay, A+ helmet right there. Hello. And what can we get on another book? Actually, I don't know how good Power 4 is. We could just take it on us. Oh, actually, that'll make it so we can't do another level 30 enchant. Let's burn a level. Sharpness 1, sure. What is this gonna... Feather Falling 4. We already have that on another pair of boots. So let's just burn another level. And what can we get here? Smite 4. Yeah, honestly, I just wanted to kind of mess around with that. Seriously, though. Damn! That's really good. And we got a Silk Touch shovel, too. In fact, actually, because I'm lazy, and might as well just... Because honestly, it's going to take another shovel to repair this. So I figure let's just, yeah, in Breaking 3. Let's just enchant another shovel right off the bat. Hopefully get efficiency. You know, real talk. I'm going to implement a face cam soon for majority of my videos because I've wanted to do that. Just the way my setup is, it's kind of weird. That my room's kind of messy and just. But this is one of those moments when I wish I had a face cam on. Fortune 3 and Unbreaking 3 with no efficiency? I can't. Sure. We'll just put that away for right now. You know, I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue. You know what? I actually didn't know I had so much wool down here. If we can get some gray wool, or some gray, we could actually do the, whatchamacallit? The, yeah, well, we need to sleep soon, so we can go ahead and sleep now. The other thing that I wanted to do is, well, we can get the carpet done for the walkway, but the one thing that I wanted to do real quick was get my Fortune 3 pickaxe out, wherever that may be. Here we go. We're going to take this real quick with us, and we're going to go and grab some, try and find some coal ore somewhere, because we're running low on coal. During this entire process, we used about 27 coal, and I don't have many coal blocks left in my place. So I just want to see if I can find an area in these mountains over here that has some coal readily available. I know there was a little pocket on the side over there, but I kind of don't want to decimate that since this is really close to the landscape. I don't like destroying any visible area in where I am. Like, even the coal over there is tempting, but I don't want to do it because I can see it from my area pretty much 100% of the time. If it was on the other side of the mountain, then I'd be fine with it. We still got speed, I love it. We're actually not wearing a helmet right now. Let's put that on. Even though this thing's going to break soon. How much... 6-1 durability, about 180 ticks left, I'd say. Oh, God. Yeah, so we'll probably wind up... I don't know if we want to repair our helmet. Well, it doesn't have any breaking on it yet. Although I can just fortune that. Or I can combine that on an anvil, because I do believe we have one Unbreaking 3 book somewhere? Yeah, okay, there's some coal down here. Alright, so let's just go and... here. Fortune 3 this bad boy up and get, I'd say, maybe a little bit more than a stack of coal should be fine. Those two little veins right here should serve us well. Alright. Grab all this. And then we'll make our way back down there again, and we'll get back to work. Oh boy, guys, you know, when I started doing this, I thought to myself, I want to do more, you know, I want to do big projects. And I'm really glad that it's turning out the way that it is, because this is a really huge project, and it's taken me a lot of unexpected time. But that's good. You know, I'm happy that it's doing that for me, because honestly, this is a lot more coal than we really need. Okay, we can store some, I guess. Wow, okay, more than 2 stacks already. Okay. Sweet, perfect. But I like the fact that I'm working on bigger projects, and hopefully you guys are too, because I feel like I've done so many small projects over the course of How To Minecraft that I just want to invest my time in one really big project, you know? Make it look amazing, even though it may not last for, you know, like, tens and tens of episodes. You know what I want to call it? I want to call it decades. Decades of episodes. You know, like, tens and tens. Like, episode 100 will be a century. That's cool, I should call it that. So I don't know if it'll last for, like, decades and decades of episodes, but I do want it to be rather lengthy. So, yeah, I like it. I like what we've been doing with it so far. And from the feedback, it seems like you guys are enjoying it very much too, which is really cool. Not like, you know, small projects like, yeah, we took an entire episode to build a bridge. I still just kind of make fun of myself for that. I don't know. I took it. I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, so I know we did a little bit of terraforming, but anyway, I'm gonna go back to showing you guys the progress on this thing so far. It's been decent, I suppose. And oh, guys, you know, thinking about it, it might be a decade sort of thing, because even once we're done with this, we still have all this area to do, and I have so many great plans for it. You guys are gonna, like, it's gonna be huge for me, because I have no idea how I'm gonna execute it, but it's gonna be amazing once I can. So, yeah, you guys can kind of see it from here, which, I'm gonna be honest, when I was on my single-player world, I didn't expect that you could actually see us in render from here, but apparently you can in this one. My not single-player, my multiplayer server that I built this on before, I guess had a smaller render than this server does. A little disappointed, but eh. But anyway, this is how much we've done so far. Honestly, it's about, I'd say, 2/5 of the way done, maybe 3/7. Honestly, it's, you know, yeah, about 2/5. It's a big project. Actually, maybe even a third. Yeah, I'd say about a third, honestly. It's a big project, and this is going to take me some time, probably a few more hours, but, you know, honestly, with the way that sponges work, it's probably the fastest that I have. I wish I had more sponges, and I wish I would have bartered a few more from Rob, but I don't really think we necessarily need it too much. But anyways, this is the progress that I've done so far, and I'm going to get back to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, here we go. Walling off this entire area here, and yeah. I'll see you guys back. Let this be known as the first proud official moment where I break a diamond tool for the first time in HTM, not accidentally. Ah, that felt good. So I'd like to mark this as kind of a triumph. We're about halfway there. In fact, actually, we are actually halfway there. It's been about, oh God, 2 hours in the process of working on this. And mind you, this isn't even just clearing out the entire area, because while you do see that we've gone about 4 blocks underneath the water, we're still going to need to clear out another 4, but that will have to be done with mining rather than draining of the water. The nice thing is, though, is that that'll be an easier task, because that'll just be deletion of blocks rather than having to place again, smelt, and then, or sorry, place, break, smelt, break, and then place again. With this whole process that I'm doing, this is probably the more tedious end of things that I've had to do in quite some time. In fact, actually, this is probably the most tedious build project I've had to do so far. But, as you can see, half of it is drained. Pretty much, yeah, half of it is drained. If you don't count this little barrier being here, technically that's drained. So, this is what it looks like for the most part. I brought my horse because just transporting, honestly, it's just so much easier having a horse instead of having to walk down that long-ass pathway, which I don't expect people to go there without any sort of, you know, sights and scenery, which is why I'm going to be working on some stuff for the grassland, which will be exciting. But we might as well get one thing done at a time. But anyway, so yeah, just wanted to update you guys again, let you know how things are going. And by the way, this is the process that I have to do every single time I want to section something off. I have to build out this entire thing here, and thankfully enough, this project is kind of self-sufficient in a way, because the only thing that we really needed from it is tools and a furnace along with the sponges. As I dig up the dirt from underneath the ground, I gain enough dirt to be able to block off the walls here. And the reason why I can't really just kind of, you know, block off this entire thing, like, you know, fill up the whole thing with dirt, is because this entire line right here, you can kind of tell if you go back from the video, that was about maybe 3 or 4 stacks right there. Because this has a radius of about, well, actually, I don't really know the specific radius, but anyway, it's a lot of blocks. So then once we do that, we have to take a rough estimate here. Thankfully enough, I leave these up because this is pretty much the perfect sectioning off for actually being able to break the sponges, because if you look at, we do have 3 sponges on us. I think the other 3 are in that furnace over there that we're gonna have to grab. Is this the, yeah, right here. Honestly, the building part is what's the most tedious for me. The sponges and everything and waiting on those isn't necessarily so bad, because while I'm waiting for the sponges to cook, we can kind of, you know, do other work, like getting rid of any water that may have somehow gotten past for whatever stupid reason. Just gonna break anytime soon. Yeah, so we got about 2 more of these to go right here. Build this up here. Holy crap, that goes deep. Is this gonna get any deeper over in the... Whoa, okay, that's gonna be a pain. I don't think that goes too many levels lower. In fact, I think this might be the lowest level right here. Or does that go lower? It does go lower. Effing hell, man. That's gonna be... it's gonna seriously be a piss off. Jesus shit. Alright. So now once we finally get this done, this is where the fun part goes in. Now, typically I would have to do one right here. In fact, actually, yeah, I'll just block a little area off right here, so we don't want to mess anything up. But, yeah, so once we've done that, we're gonna have to sleep in a little bit. Tyler and I have been, or Tyler's been kind of logging off every here and there. He's been a real pal, helping me out with this just by, you know, letting me sleep. I'm just gonna have to come down to a second. So, yeah. Once we do that, we take a section, and you have to get the blocks on this level right here. Otherwise, it won't drain all the things at the top of the radius. So what you gotta do is you just gotta go spin around like this. You gotta go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam. There you go. It works out perfectly. Now, the thing is, too, is you gotta get it quick like that. Like, you can't screw up. You cannot take too long. Otherwise, if you do, everything's just going to collapse in on itself, and the water's going to get messed up to hell, and it's just going to be horrible. But anyway, sleep, sleep. I'm feeling tired for the 3rd time in 30 minutes. Let me see if he goes ahead, and I think he'll log out, because I think he's working on something away from a bed. Should be any second now. Or else he's away doing something. Maybe. Zequel, mate. Yeah, there you go, there you go. So yeah, he logs out and the night resets because, trust me, the amount of mobs that come around in here is just way too much to freaking handle. And you know what? One quick thought before I, what should I say? Cut, I suppose, is I always thought it would be cool, a little bit overpowered if... Because, you know, if you think about it, when you sleep, if there's a bunch of people on the server and you sleep, you're all sleeping and you're all passing the time, why shouldn't furnaces also do that? Because nobody can be looking in the furnace if everybody's sleeping. And why does it not just speed along the process just a little bit? Maybe finish off anything that's in the furnaces. I know that would kind of be overpowered, but I think that would be a cool realistic factor, you know? I don't know, maybe it's just a little something I was just thinking of to be cheeky, but... Anyways, gonna go ahead and give a little cut, and it's, what is it right now? 11:03 p.m. for me. Typically, I would record later on in the evening, but I'm feeling rather tired from just some things that have gone on in my life recently, which will be the reason that there will most likely only be 1 video for today as well when I'm posting this. There may be 2, which might be a miraculous thing, but yeah, so anyway, catch you guys back, and by the time I do see ya, it might be the next day, so we'll see. See you guys then. Sponges, sponges, sponges. Time to go squish some water. Well, everyone, it's been about another hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Yeah, about an hour and a half, I'd say. Kind of took a little bit of a break to go get food. But we're at the final stretch. 6 sponges and 3 tiny little sections to go. It's been a long journey. It's been a very long journey getting this whole thing done. These section things are just the best freaking idea. I actually, you can tell that they're all like laid out like this. I actually laid them out before actually doing any sponge things. So all of these were water. And I found it to be a lot more efficient in relevance to my time. Because I can just dig out here. Because I have to dig all this out anyway. Kill me now. So I just dug out a lot of it and put these down. You know, instead of me doing just a 1 lane and then cutting it off and then putting down the 2nd lane and then doing that and then cutting it off, putting it out the 3rd, it was just incredibly inefficient, wasn't necessary. And I would have done this originally, but I didn't have enough dirt. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm kind of sitting under dirt. So I just did that instead. So we're finally at our home stretch. Let's see if we can knock that one. Yep, we can knock that one out in 1 go. And I think with that, we should be able to... Oh, this one's a hell of a lot easier. There we go. And this one should not take more than 4. One... Ah, it only took 2. And with that, guys... Oh, Jesus. Look at it. Look at it. We finally drained the place. Now, mind you, we are not anywhere near done. We're not anywhere near done in this. We have to take down all of these walls, first off. Mind you, I've already gone through breaking an entire shovel, which I hope there's no angry comments of me doing that. Really, just did not need it. I needed to do this so I could break through the stone under here easier because there wouldn't be any water. And I also had to, you know, I didn't want there to be too many layers because then it just would have gotten annoying and there would have been more source blocks and shit because of, well, basically how Minecraft works with the new water mechanics. It's just ridiculous. Just cleaning this whole thing out was just like this demon in its own, realizing how just effed up water mechanics are in this game. It's baffling, honestly. But, yeah, we finally did this, and surprisingly enough, this is still, during the same date as 1:24 a.m. And, mind you, I'm actually not really that tired. I woke up today at around 1 p.m. and, so I was not able to make it to school for those like, people, you're 17, you had school. Yeah, I told you I've been going through some stuff. But, yeah, so, I mean, we finally got this, and really the only thing left to do is obnoxiously dig out the rest of this area here. So, I mean, I have my questions of whether or not I want to leave you guys with a time-lapse of me doing this or just kind of do cuts, but it's late and kind of need to get ready for bed, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut, and you guys will see me back when I've dug out a amount of this area, hellish amount of this area. So I'll catch you guys back in just a few. Take care, and 3 cheers for progress. Yay! So, oh, son of a bitch! Wait. So, we finally broke down the walls. Didn't take too long, actually. Did it without even getting up, so thinking about it, I probably should have made a time-lapse, but I think that would have been a little bit weird with the video, since this whole video could have been like a 3-hour-long time-lapse, and I would have just said rip to my SSD. Anyway, so, we got this done. I might as well cook up the last little bit of wet sponge that I got here. Thankfully, we're not going to need sponge for anything else anymore, because water will not be flowing in. We still have more things to do. We still have a frick ton more things to do. Oh my god. We need to get rid of this entire thing down another, I think, 4 or 5 more floors. God help me now. I wish it could just all be dirt, but I know it's gonna hit stone eventually. Maybe for 1 or 2 or 3 more layers, or 3 layers in total, but that stone's gonna be hell. Probably gonna have to actually move the beacon and put it here. In fact, actually, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Make things easier on my life. And then we gotta actually place around the rest of the rings, and then we gotta get working on the floor. Because the floor of it is a bit more complicated than anything I've done so far. Not by too much, but I mean, we still got a lot more to go. So anyway, I think that's gonna go ahead and draw the line for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this little progression in our giant project. And let me tell you guys, this is not getting anywhere close. Sorry, this is not getting anywhere close to the end. This is only just the beginning, and I'm not even saying that out of intensity. This really is only the beginning. So I hope you guys are pumped for this, because it's kind of like we're doing a season 2. Well, you know what? Honestly, this is what I look forward to in Minecraft. You know, Let's Plays, is seeing huge builds like this and big progressive things, and, you know, seeing where it all started off, because we've made great progress. Like, I want you to look at this. We've done this bridge, we've done the pillars of the bridge. Not even should I say, we have done this entire area, and mind you, this area is still, oh my god, save all the dirt! Wait! I gotta go back and collect all of that dirt. I just had an epiphany. This right here it works for that. Oh my god. Wait a minute. The dirt. It all disappeared. No, it didn't. Wait, it's disappearing. Wait. Oh, we got any more freaking inventory space. So what I thought was, we still got a lot more we can dig out here. I just realized the area of the grass that we put down, I didn't, like, it's only 1 thick, but I didn't make the edges of it look natural. But I can use this dirt that I got from this project to even it out and make it look natural. It's a feeding project. It does itself. It supplies for itself. But anyway, enough about that. We're going to go ahead and end off there. I don't know if next episode I'll be tackling more of this, wanting to keep my focus on here, or doing the, whatchamacallit, the nether thing, because I want to start working on getting higher level enchants and getting an AFK grinder actually working out properly. But I just want you to look at what we've done. Look at this entire area. This whole ground right here was us. We did this. Aside from maybe this little patch here. This was all us. Proud, honestly. Still need to cover that up. Ugh. But, yeah, so we've made a lot of progress so far in a very minimal amount of time. Because you know what? Hey, I want to stay dedicated to this. And now I've got a bit more of an incentive. But you guys should, I'm being honest, show some support. Because these episodes are a lot harder to put out for you guys. A lot more time off my hands. But I do it because I love it. I do it because I love it, and I want to make sure the series doesn't get stale for me or you guys. But yeah, just, you know, a little bit of support, just because, you know, this takes a long freaking time. This one episode altogether has probably taken me about 4 hours to record. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to show some support. And I love you all from the bottom of my heart. You make this so amazing. And like I said, I don't know if there's only one video today. And if there is, I apologize, just because, like I said, I'm going through some stuff. It doesn't really need to be outlined. I like telling you guys my life. In fact, it's one of the reasons that I feel I'm a bit closer of a YouTuber to my viewers. Not fans, my viewers. You guys aren't things I put on my ceiling, or at least I'm not going to call you that. By this, I just feel like, you know, I'm okay. And I'm still making videos because I want to, not because I feel like I'm forced to. But, yeah. 1 video a day. If there was only, then that's, you know, great. If there, well, then that'll be fixed soon. But if there was 2, then hey, fantastic. We're okay. Yeah, I love you guys, and don't be worried. Don't worry, it's nothing like that. But yeah, hope you guys are doing all right, and hope you guys have a fantastic week. And I'll catch you all around next time. Ciao.